GR IAS Academy.
"100 days, 100 teams, one goal UPSC Prelims." Hello everyone, welcome back to Mission Surya. In this program, we deal with current affairs completely from prelims perspective. So let's get started. First, we will learn today about freely usable currencies. So, what are freely usable currencies? So, IMF has created SDR, Special Drawing Rights. So, these special drawing rights are reserved assets, but they are not currency. So, if India is allocated SDR, it has to be converted into freely usable currencies. So, what is freely usable currencies? So, freely usable currencies are that currencies that are used internationally for trade and financial transaction and is freely available in global trade forex markets. So, India is lacking these two. So, that is why it is not included in SDR baskets. So, it has to convert its allocated SDR into these 5 currencies. So, here we have to convert SDR into 5 usable currencies we have just mentioned. Our next topic for today is AI Preparedness Index given by IMF. So, for any country to adopt AI in its economy, it has to have these 4 pillars. So, first pillar is digital infrastructure, next is skilled workforce, next is innovation ecosystem, and fourth is regulatory framework to control the AI technology. So, India is strong in this innovation ecosystem, but it lacks in infrastructure, human capital, that is skilled workforce, and regulatory framework for the index. So, India ranks around 72 out of 174 countries and got a score of 0.49. So, Singapore, Denmark and USA are the top performance for AI Preparedness Index. So, now let us dig deeper into the 4 pillars assessed by IMF for AIPI Index. So, digital infrastructure needs internet penetration in all its places and high speed connectivity and data servers. So, it comes under digital infrastructure. We need skilled workforce who are capable of using AI technology, and we need strong patents for strong patents on innovation. So, in fact, India is ranked 5th for patents. So, India is very good in technological innovation pillar, but it lacks in other pillars. So, we need good infrastructure, good skilled workforce and proper regulation frameworks. And when we compare with few countries, India performs better like Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, but it lags behind China. So, we need better infrastructure and human capital that are trained on AI. So, for our exam, what we have to remember? We need to note that AIPI scores from 0 to 1 and divides them into 3 types based on the score received by them, that is advanced economies, emerging markets and low income countries. So, we need to bring reforms in our regulation around digital technology and workforce and ethics. So, these are reforms required for us to improve our AIPI index, and because of which we will be sure about adopting AI in our country. So, AIPI is index which measures the country's readiness to adopt AI in its country and governance. Our next topic is about one international body, that is ISACA. It is famous for IT governance and cyber security. It also gives certifications, so that is why it is well known in IT industry. It is founded in 1969 and it is headquartered in USA. It is a non-professional body. It is a non-profit professional body, and we just have told that it plays an important role in governance, cyber security and information systems, auditing and risk management. The 4 certifications it is offering are related to these 4 roles offered by ISACA. It has also brought one framework called COBIT. So this COBIT framework, it aligns IT system with the international standards, and it is present in almost 180 plus countries and serves more than 1,65,000 professionals around the world. This is the timeline of the COBIT framework. It is not that much important, just have a glance. And what we have to remember for the exam, it is a private body, that is a non-government body, and it gives standards for international institutions for IT governance and cyber security. So many countries, more than 180 plus countries adopt this COBIT framework. Our next topic is IPC. So IPC is given by FAO and it is given in 5 phases, in which phase 1 says that it is having food security and 5 says it is famine. So this ranking from 1 to 5 gives us whether the country is having any hunger issues, whether it is having food security or not. So it is here we have to remember that it is not an agency but a framework, collaborative framework. So IPC involves few partners like FAO, WFP and UNICEF. They are operating through technical working groups. It gives analysis to guide response in humanitarian situations and famine declarations around the world. So this is the IPC classification given by FAO. Now let us move to the International Organization for Migration, commonly called as IOM. So it is one of the leading migration agency which joined the UN system in 2016. It was established in 1951. Its main goal was to settle the refugees after World War II. India also joined this IOM. So its headquarters are located in Geneva. It operates in more than 100 countries. So what are its objectives? The first main goal is to manage the migration and support the people who have migrated because of various issues. And the other main important aspect of IMO is that to manage the borders of countries and to migrate the people in safe and orderly manner and to give them human treatment after their migration as well. So around 172 nations have been represented around for UN migration. And what about India? Just now we discussed India is also part of IOM and it joined in 2008. So India works with IOM on different aspects like providing pathways for safe migration of migrant people and to protect their rights and integrate them into the country they have migrated into. And they also help to perform emergency evacuations like happened in Libya and Ukraine. It also helps for counter trafficking across migrated people, and it will also help for labor migration and engagement of people. And then next comes our navigation system, that is NAVIC, which is developed by India indigenously. So it is like GPS of US. It is developed by ISRO and it operates under the Department of Space. Okay. It uses satellites for this purpose. So it uses 7 satellites that are placed in our orbits, geostationary and geosynchronous orbits. They cover around 1500 kilometers even beyond its borders. And what is the use of the NAVIC? So they provide position, route, and they give us 2 services for civilian people and military services. So they give standard position services which is open for all citizens, and restricted service which is given for army and military purposes. Usually it covers India and surrounding regions, and it extends to Asia, Indian Ocean and Middle East and Southeast Asia as well. How far? As of now, it is accurate till 10 meters, and for military purposes it is better than 5 meters accurate. So in some conditions, our NAVIC is more accurate even than GPS that is given by USA. And where do we use this NAVIC? We use it for disaster warning, we use it for tracking vehicles, mostly for kidnapping, trafficking and any crimes we can use. So for vehicle trafficking we use NAVIC. To help fishermen during any emergencies also we can use NAVIC to guide fishermen to avoid any casualties. And for military operations also it is used. Like GPS, we also want to integrate NAVIC in our phones, in our watches. For our UPSC, we need to remember that is not a communication satellite, and it does not provide any voice, data or internet services like INSET or GSAT. It is only used for navigation and timing but not for communications. So this is main important. So it is not a communication satellite, it is only used for navigation and timing. Our next topic is UNTCC. So India has hosted UNTCC Chief Conclave for the first time at the Manekshaw Center located at New Delhi on 14th to 16th October. So troop contributing countries, that are TCC or UN member states, they provide troops, police, equipment, and for peacekeeping. So what is the nature? So it is not a UN organization or agency. It is a functional designation used by countries for peacekeeping purposes. So UN has no standing army, but it depends entirely on volunteer forces for troop contributing services. And the personnel are provided under UN flag following UN Security Council mandate. So if you see this, red dots say about active missions, active mission headquarters. Yellow will say where missions are active, and green says for completed mission. So peacekeeping operations uses TCCs operated by Department of Peace Operations, which is part of UN Secretariat. So India is also one of the largest troop contributing country. Around 2.75 to 2.9 lakh people have served from India, and 50 plus UN peacekeeping commissions were done by India. So India has participated in 50 plus UN peacekeeping missions. And what do we have to remember here for the exam? It is not a UN body. It just functions for peacekeeping purposes. Okay? Our next topic is foundations of scientific archaeology in India. A German-born British archaeologist named Frederick Ortel, he has worked as an engineer with ASI and conducted first excavation in India. He uncovered Ashokan pillar Buddhist remains and discovered the lion capital of Ashoka. Right now we use it as emblem for our India. And his work has marked professional archaeology, and he used documentation and analysis for the purpose. So that is how he changed the work culture of archaeology. And then Alexander Cunningham, he is also a British engineer and archaeologist. He founded ASI in 1861. He conducted first survey systematically across North India, and he identified few sites such as Taxila, Sarnath, Sanchi, Bharuch and Nalanda. He also used Fahim accounts for this purpose and Zonjak. His works, including the ancient geography of India and reports from ASI, they have given a foundation for scientific archaeology in India. And another famous important personnel is James Friendship. He deciphered the Brahmi script and Ashokan inscriptions, enabling us to reconstruct the history of Mauryan regime. So UPSC might ask like this question. So it might ask to match people with respect to the different facts. So please keep note of these. These are other 4 important topics that have been given in our notes. Please visit our website for detailed notes on whole topics and especially for these topics using the link given in the description box below. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels for more videos on UPSC Prelims and Mains preparation, and follow us on Instagram and Telegram channels using the links given in the description box below. Thank you.